Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? I'm in a celebratory mood now that Donald Jerkoff Trump is fully indicted. At long last, indicted for his mishandling of the classified documents and obstructing the federal government getting them back. Originally, they thought it was seven uh, accounts of unlawful retention of classified documents and obstruction of justice, but turns out there was 37. 37. And you've seen the pictures of the boxes of documents strewn around on the floor, uh, just just in a big mess. Boxes of documents in the ballroom, in the storeroom, and in one of Trump's overpriced, gold-plated bathrooms. Talk, talk about your light reading. Anyway, and God willing, he will pay the price for his crime. And of course, the Republican Party, as an institution, is rallying to his defense. Lindsey Graham and Kevin McCarthy and all Mike Pence and all the players are condemning this as a witch hunt. And the MAGA base is been talking about civil war. Yep. They're talking about they're going to go violent over this. They're going to lay down their lives for this guy who cares jack shit about them. A guy who cheats on his wives, his business dealings, his taxes, and his golf. A man of no honor, no patriotism, no sense. But we still have to put the elected officials' feet to the fire. We can't have these raving maniacs, the raving MAGA maniacs, dictate to us. They are not the majority. They're just violent and they're noisy. Violent and noisy doesn't get you everywhere all the time. We'll make our own noise. We'll assert ourselves. We'll contact our elected officials. We'll rally in the streets. And we're going to make damn sure that Donald Trump faces justice. And now I'm haunted by the memories of 1974. Yep, I'm that old. Richard Nixon resigned as president over the Watergate scandal. Gerald Ford, the vice president then, became president afterwards. And what does Ford do? He pardons Richard Nixon. Pardons the man who violated the law and could have led us on the road of dictatorship. But the American people stopped Nixon and he got out of power, but he didn't serve a day in prison. It's not unusual in other democracies for their heads of state to be indicted and sent to prison. I'm thinking about Netanyahu in Israel and Sarkozy in France. And the legal trouble of Berlusconi in Italy. That's what happens in a democracy. The heads of state, the top officials of the government, are held accountable to the people. And if they violate the people's trust, they are removed from power. But we had too many times in this country of rich people, well-connected people, getting off scot-free. Remember that old line, scot-free? Getting off scot-free when they violate the law. Please let us be sure that this does not happen for Donald, whatever his face is. Let's make sure that equal justice under the law, that slogan outside the Supreme Court, is real. Let us make sure that Donald, what's his face, gets his due and his due sentence. And about his arraignment and trial, the news is Trump has been calling all kinds of top high-end law firms, and he couldn't find a single one that would be willing to take his case. Can't say to blame him. He is a toxic man, a toxin for America. If we want to remove this toxin, he must be put in prison. It'll be fine with me if he dies in prison. I won't cry over him. That's it for now. But more is to come. Now, advertisements. My novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It's the story of David Lucas, who as a young man in the early 60s is a drunk and a whore chaser and a school bully, gets in trouble in the army. A chaplain visits him at a stockade, and he becomes a fanatical, manly, born-again Christian. A man who's trying to be a manly man for Christ. But it leads him into trouble. Big trouble. Please look the book up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And now, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Flour and gummies and candies and drinks and teas and lip balm and hand sanitizer and dog treats. Yep, dog treats. Look them up, please. HemperificLLC.com and tell them I sent you. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming professionals and small entrepreneurs. Look her up, please. GrowWithSnow.com. And please let her know I sent you, okay? Okay, that's it for now. Let's act on the reality that we're citizens. Let's show the world, let's show our public officials that we will not stand for our rights being violated. Let us demand equal justice before the law, especially for a former president. Okay. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.